Hello ladies and gentlemen, X-Man here with a quick guide on how to improve your EAZ runs. The reason why I made this video is to help make the grind for the Solstice gear as efficient as possible, especially if you plan on getting the majestic sets for all three classes. Here are my top 10 tips on how to improve your EAZ run.
Hello again. I've been hearing about all you've done for this city. People are talking.
Number 1. Clear out your postmaster and make room for all the loot that you're going to get. You will be getting a lot of engrams, especially blue engrams, and before you know it, you will have a full postmaster. I only did a couple of EAZ runs and already had a full postmaster, so make sure you clear that out before you start.
Go now. Relive
Number
your
2.
glory.
Find a fire team. Now this is optional, but being able to communicate with your fire team will make the run so much better because you get to call out the bosses and chest locations. Number 3. Only equip gear that is relevant to the activity. For example, if you have a leg piece that doesn't require EAZ activities, swap to another armor piece or an exotic that has better stats or mods. Remember to put that renewed armor back on when you switch to another activity. Number 4. Make sure to use those armor mods. Last year, we didn't have Armor 2.0, but this year we do. The armor comes with 5 energy, which lets you put on at least 1, maybe even 2 mods. I recommend putting on either mobility mods, ammo scavenger, or even reload mods. That depends on you, but do make sure that you do take advantage of that. I wouldn't recommend masterworking any of this armor because you get to masterwork the purple set later on in the quest, so save your materials. Number 5. Use a sword for DPS. Any sword with the perk Whirlwind Blade will melt most bosses very quickly. You can also use a sword to block, especially the fire AoE attack of the Hive Wizard boss. Also make sure to put on a boss spec mod for that extra damage on the boss. Number 6. Equip the correct affinity to get the empowerment buff, and collect those orbs. The orbs will match whatever super you have on, but if you get kills with a weapon that, let's say, has void or arc damage, you will get void or arc orbs. The empowerment buff comes after you collect so many orbs of the daily burn. After you get the empowerment buff, you get extra damage on the boss when you attack him with any of your weapons. So make sure you always collect that. Number 7. Split up into different teams and spread out on the EAZ map. For example, I picked the right side of the map and killed any bosses that spawned on that side. There was only going to be 2 mini bosses at a time, so if you see a teammate heading to a boss, make sure you head to another boss on the map. Number 8. Use your Sparrow to get across the map faster. Just be careful that you don't fall into the hole in the middle of the map. Although you might be able to recover, you're going to waste precious time on your EAZ runs. You can also use a teleporter. There are several teleporters on the map, and they spawn you on the top of the map. That gives you a better advantage and a better view of the whole map to see where chests are or mini bosses are. So use those to your advantage. Number 9. Don't open the main chest that spawns after you kill the boss. Now the reason you don't want to open this chest right away is because you want to get into the location and you want to get into position on the map. Now the strat that we use with my fire team is to split up into different parts of the map and then have someone open the chest. Now there's a timer that shows up on the screen, and after that you'll see the location of all the chests on the map. When you're all spread out, you'll be able to locate the ones that are close to you, and if every person is able to get 3 or 4 chests, then you should be fine, even though you might not be able to get every single chest. Our average chests on our runs were about 10 chests, but you should be able to get more depending on how fast you are. Last tip is to have fun. Now the EAZ runs are going to get boring pretty quick, That's why I recommended having a fire team. But also keep in mind that we have 3 weeks to complete the activities. That gives you about a week per character, which is totally doable, especially if you don't have time to play full-time as some other people. I really hope that these tips help you be more efficient in the Solstice gear grind, but let me know in the comments below if you have any other tips, or if you have a different loadout that you prefer over this. I'd love to hear from you guys, so please leave a comment, and if you like this video, please let me know. I'll be sure to make more videos like this in the future. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.